Hi guys, Dorothy here, Professional Astrologer. Today I'm going to talk to you about the week of July 8th and what it has for us to use. Now, question for you, how'd that eclipse go? For me, I felt it a few days ahead of time. The day of the eclipse, no big deal. I worked for quite a few hours in the morning, and then I went and spent a couple hours at the beach. During the eclipse, easy energy for me to deal with. It wasn't easy a few days before the eclipse because I could just feel it coming. Some of us are more sensitive, and those applying aspects, which is what it would be as it's coming to us, it's an applying aspect, that's when we can feel it the most. But some people are really impacted on the day of as well. So I'd like to hear your comments and put them below. Wherever you're seeing this, if it's on Facebook, it's a great area to make comments, and on YouTube, make those comments. So let me know how it worked out for you and how you felt with all of that. So I want to get started now with the week of July 8th. So I'm going to figure that out in just a second. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back, guys. And remember, nhastrologer.com, that's where the written forecast is. You get a little bit different information with that written forecast and this verbal forecast, because sometimes new information comes through at different times. So go there and read that forecast. And don't forget to please subscribe and come to my Patreon page and check out what I have to offer there for monthly membership. Today, July 8th, Monday, July 8th. What we want to talk about first for the next 2 days, moon in Libra as a waxing moon in between these eclipses. Let's find our equilibrium, right? Some people will feel really off balance, and these 2 days is an opportunity to get back into balance in what that means in your life. It's a little bit different for everybody, right? Yeah, it is. So the big news as well on Monday is Mercury is stationary, only went retrograde on Sunday the 7th, so he's stationary. And he is conjunct Mars, also in Leo. That's what a conjunction is. That means two planets are in the same place in the zodiac belt. So what does that mean? That means there is going to be some frustration, because I'm not a big proponent of pop astrology demonizing Mercury retrograde. I don't like that. It bothers me a lot because stuff happens all the time. But what I do know is when that planet is stationary, which it is right now, so a couple days on either side of its retrograde day, again, which was Sunday, July 7th. So here's Monday. So we have a couple days when Mercury is sitting still. Those are the days that we feel frustrated. Those are the days that sometimes it's hard to get our words out. And now that it's in Leo, so we want to be creative with our words. We're dynamic with our words. With Mars in Leo, very fiery, very expressive. So we're trying to find a way to express how we're feeling or express what we're trying to say. And with Mercury stationary on this day, it might not come out easily. So if you're not feeling a flow and you're feeling exceptionally frustrated, then just let it go. Don't push it. It's as simple as that. But, we'll put a period there, not after a but, should be a comma. But what we get is some people will feel very frustrated and very hot-tempered. And if you know people who are like that, then just avoid them. I know who I'll avoid. No, I don't have anybody like that in my life. I don't. Isn't that wonderful? I don't. And if I do, I just walk away, because we're going to see people, we're going to see a lot of hot, steamy conversations happening. And some of them will only happen because they're being forced to happen. So don't force conversations. Don't force arguments. Let things go just for a couple of days until we can get things moving again. Even though Mercury is retrograde, that's just about reflecting on what it is we want to say and do. All right? Moving on to Tuesday, the 9th. I got a lot of different notes in front of me. On Tuesday, the 9th, the big news of the day is the Sun is in opposition to Saturn. This is a wonderful opportunity for grounding. All right? Take that Sun in Cancer, the emotional piece that may have been stirred up with the eclipse for you, and take that energy and we're able to really ground it. We're able to open up and look at anything that we're afraid of and use it, work with it. Is it true? And if it isn't, let it go. We have an awareness that happens. The Sun is opposite Saturn once a year, and this is it now. So be grounded, feel grounded. All right. Wednesday the 10th and Thursday the 11th, the moon is in the sign of Scorpio. This gives us an opportunity to do another deep dive into how we're feeling about things. But on Wednesday, what we do have while it's in Scorpio, especially on Wednesday, is the moon squares that Mercury and that Mars conjunction. So this can create an awful lot of stress in the day. These are all fixed signs. And and the moon is also opposite Uranus. And so what this creates is things have to build to a peak before they can be released. And this is the energy of what we have for Wednesday and Thursday. So pay attention. If you're sweeping things under the rug, then this is the time when they may come to a head, so you're able to address it. All right. So Wednesday and Thursday may be a little bit of stress, because also on Thursday, let me add the Thursday energy here, Mars is squaring Uranus, creates that tension. So whatever we value can come to the surface, because sometimes, we feel frustrated because we're not getting what we want out of life, or somebody isn't behaving the way we want them to, things like this. And when we have aspects like this, it creates enough tension so we finally take steps forward in what it is we want. It can get messy and it can look messy, but it doesn't have to look messy. So take the opportunity here and preempt this stress and take the steps ahead of time where you should. Always wanting to have that conversation with somebody. You really need to say something to somebody, and you just put it off and put it off and put it off, and finally it builds up so much that you have to say something, and it feels like it's just things have to get to a critical mass for most people to speak up and say stuff. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. There are ways to work. If you're watching this ahead of time, there are opportunities now to step up, say what you need to say, or do what you need to do before things get to a critical mass, which may be on Wednesday and Thursday. All right? All right. Let me see. Oh, boy. Now, here's some lighter news. Thank the gods. Friday and Saturday, so July 12th and July 13th, the moon is in Sagittarius. It's a waxing moon as well, because we're coming to that next eclipse in a few more days. I can't stress enough how important it is at this point in time with that moon in Sagittarius to get out and play. Visit your local library, visit your local museum, go to the aquarium, learn about your area, learn about things, go out, play, and have fun. This is Friday and Saturday. Go have fun and express yourself. Moon in Sag wants us to do that. So there's been so much tension earlier in the week. This is a nice break from all of that stress. All right? Perfect. Do it. I hope you stayed watching this long enough. Not everybody stays that long into these videos. All right, what do I want to look at one more time? The major aspect for July 14th, which is Sunday. The moon is in Sagittarius all day until 7 p.m. when it enters Capricorn. But before that, in the middle of the day, the sun in Cancer is in an opposition to Pluto. This is where we can take back our power if we need to, or step into the power that we need to step into. Whatever current life situation is going on for you, this is an opportunity to step up and feel powerful and feel strong. Now, we might see it out in the world. Some people might need to let go of that, let go of power, let go of control, all right? So if you feel you're managing and you're micromanaging and you're managing too much, it's an opportunity to realize that and let go of that power and control. I hope that feels okay for you. And I'm going to leave you with that. The next forecast is going to be the full moon eclipse. So that will be coming up in a few days after this one is launched, because those eclipse forecasts are always super important for people. But don't minimize this forecast, because when we're in between eclipses, what we do in between these eclipses, what we're doing, what we're manifesting, how we're moving is very important. And so really pay attention to Friday and Saturday. Play, have fun. That, to me, I want to go straight to those days. I do. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Blessings. Namaste.